Yeah. Hey, what's up? This is the Game Room. I'm Riz.
I'm Sharif.
Dante.
And I'm EJ.
We really got to work on our intros, guys.
Yeah.
See, but I want to do
energy.
a Brady Bunch thing where I'm like this. Hey, Dante. Hey, Reef. How are you?
Hey,
EJ,
I
how's
see
it
you
going?
down
I forget
there.
if I'm down or up.
Elijah.
Like that.
No, you're right here, bro. You're right below.
Dante, look
Okay.
down.
So if I look up,
Look down, Dante.
Hey.
Hey, what's up? All right, Reef. You kind of
that?
look, I don't know.
You're right
Dante.
there.
Is
I
that
see
where I am?
you. You're right there. Oh, I can see you. I'm looking right at
shit.
you.
So
I'm looking right at
We'll
you.
work that intro out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out, guys.
Yeah, a little
All
more
right.
energy, guys. Come on.
A little
hustle.
bit more
Come on.
energy.
Bring it.
How you guys feeling? Nobody's got Corona.
Ah, man.
Thank
Is
God.
there
I
any
feel
one of your
good.
5,000 Facebook friends? I wrote on Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
unless I'm imagining I did this at this moment. I think I was planning to write, out of all my 5,000 friends on Facebook, I have 2 pages. Both are 5,000 friends and
Pop.
24,000 on Instagram. I want to just put out, does anyone know anyone who's had the virus? And I want to hear.
I don't.
Not me,
You
man.
know
what do you want to hear?
My girlfriend knows somebody.
I just want to know
that
if somebody knows someone who has
What?
it.
And then what? And then you want to like
Because I'm trying to get an idea
Yeah.
of the,
Dante knows someone.
No, my girlfriend
What
knows
it's like?
someone that
Yeah.
knows someone that got it.
really
Yeah.
How's she doing?
I don't know.
Or he?
I don't know.
Oh, damn.
interesting.
Yeah.
So,
Have you guys been like looking in?
You know who got it recently is Tom Hanks.
Really?
right.
Mr. Rogers?
He did. So that wasn't a rumor.
It kind of became
No,
more real.
is that his
for me.
wife, Rita Wilson?
I think so.
Or is that a co-star? I'm
him,
not
him
sure.
and his wife got it.
I don't know.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's his
Wow.
wife. What about the NBA player? What's his name?
Oh, Rudy
Oh,
Gobert and Donovan
yeah.
Mitchell.
I
And
heard,
Donovan
wait, two?
Two.
Oh,
And you
wow.
know
I
what's
heard that he
funny?
touched the microphone.
Yeah, he went around every single. He thought it was funny. There's a video of him going around touching every mic, thinking like, "Oh, it's not gonna get me." I'm like, man.
And wait, so that happened. See, I saw it in passing when I was scrolling. I figured he did it after he got the coronavirus.
No.
He did it before he made a
Oh.
joke that he's not going to get it.
Yeah, it was kind of like
See,
he's
you
just
don't
making
play
fun
like
at
that.
it.
You
I
don't
don't
play
play like
it
that.
in. That's called calling it in
That's
for the
called
universe.
calling
Yeah,
it
you
in.
don't
like
poke
that.
a sleeping giant.
Nope.
So there's another NBA player who is pay at the Smoothie Kings Center. I don't
Oh,
know where
Zion Williamson. Yeah, he's paying for all the staff is
For a month.
salary, and he's just a rookie. So
That's incredible.
But number 1 pick overall, you probably get around $8 million. But I don't think you get it at once.
Wait,
Still, you're
which
paying
staff,
for the.
though?
That's incredible.
Like the vendors, like the peanut guy.
People who
really?
work at the
Yeah,
food
they
stand,
walk
up and
people
down
who
the
clean
stairs.
up,
Yeah.
people who work for the arena.
Wow.
He's paying their salaries for a month.
A
Wow.
rookie.
That's incredible.
Like, what an
wild.
example that
Good for
is.
him. Yeah. That's how you spend your money.
It's crazy. He's a really good kid, though.
And he wrote this stuff of people work so hard here and they have families, and he's like, because it's not affecting him in the
Dang,
same
hey,
way.
yeah, he's
Right.
not even 20.
He's in it.
Wow.
Yo,
he's not even 20?
No,
he's a rookie first year.
Didn't he come like out of high school or something like that? Or did
No,
play
he
a year?
came out of college.
played
He
a
went
year
to
of
Duke
college?
because the
Okay.
one and done rule. But yeah,
Right.
I've been so out of the loop with the NBA and all that.
Mhm.
But yeah, he's in it though. Like you don't get a
Yeah.
lot of players who are just like Kobe was one of those players who was just like he kind of like felt the people. He kind of like like some of those players are kind of distant from like real life shit that's
Right.
like going on.
Yeah.
And
So every
Exactly.
interaction certain people have, whether they're players or celebrities of another kind,
they're just more
they
sensitive.
pay attention.
Yeah.
They're very present.
yeah.
Mhm.
It's
So,
beautiful.
He's the king of New Orleans.
so have you watched
Wow.
with Corona? Have you watched what was happening in Italy? Because all of Italy is quarantined, from what I've read.
Like northern Italy.
No, now it's all of Italy.
really?
Yeah, there's like all weddings
whole
have been
boot?
canceled. All
I just
funerals
left
have been
Italy, too.
canceled. No, I think funerals.
Oh,
Wait,
whoa,
what?
whoa,
Whoa.
Wait, what did you say?
Information I'd like to know.
Wait, what did you just say?
I just left Italy. I was just in Italy
Oh, you
for
were.
Christmas. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Such a
I
beautiful
was.
country.
Yeah, I felt like I had the flu when I came back from Egypt back months and months ago.
Yeah, we both
Maybe-
got sinus infections.
So maybe that was the
Mm.
Corona.
Probably.
Probably.
Maybe. It was
Okay.
the
I
worst
don't know,
sickness I've ever had. I couldn't taste or smell. I've never been that
no
sick.
taste.
I think the
Yeah.
corona's
Wow.
more
Respiratory.
Of a respiratory.
Thank
Okay, yeah,
God.
we could
Yeah.
breathe though.
Yeah, we're good.
But the common cold is a coronavirus. This is a
Mhm.
particular
Yeah.
strain
It's
of
like
coronavirus.
Cold, flu, corona.
Mm.
Like those are the
19, then the
levels.
number
The tiers.
19. Okay.
I
Wow.
think the 19 actually comes from the year that it started, which was 2019, the end of 2019.
Oh, okay.
But wasn't
Oh,
the virus
wow.
around since '81? Like they had that virus. Like,
They-
there's like a book
So like
that
how
had the
like
virus.
how
Okay.
Riz is describing it, there are
Uh-huh.
different kinds of coronaviruses, but this
Ah.
one's COVID-19.
But talk about
is
because I know what
specific.
you got to
Yeah.
hear what he's talking about.
what are you saying?
Oh, there's just this book that came out a long time ago, and it explains just basically that corona, how they created it. It was a created pretty much virus, like a super flu. basically.
Really?
Yeah, and it's been around
Like a
for a
super
long
flu,
time.
you said?
Yeah, super flu. Like any symptoms that the flu can give you, it's similar and then magnified. So like, you know, you get a headache or a body ache on the flu, it's like literally like someone broke your whole body on corona. You just feel that kind of pain.
Wow.
That's
I'm
why
not
I
down
eat
for it.
tamarind jelly candies.
Let me
Thank
get
God.
some.
Is that my superfood?
Keep
for
your
this- you want
immune
them?
up.
Yeah, let me get some.
They're good.
Yeah.
Man,
Tamarind chamoy.
tamarind chamoy.
I
Try
like
saying
tamarind.
that 3 times fast.
I went to third grade as a kid. That was his name.
What?
Yeah, tamarind chamoy. I'm kidding.
Get out of here, dude.
He was my Cambodian
Tamarind
friend.
chamoy, steady
We used to
there.
kick it. Then he made it big, and I'm just on a
He blew
podcast.
up,
Yeah.
Yeah, see.
That's
He's
very,
like, you're gonna be eating my candy one day.
that's very interesting what you're saying, though, Reed, because I've been hearing a lot. I don't know if this even twines in. Maybe I'm wrong, but like I've been
Yeah.
hearing a lot of things. Scientists saying that this coronavirus came from like animals, specifically like the animals in China, the Wuhan
The exotic
wet
animals that
markets,
they say that Chinese people eat.
eat and sell and butcher
Wow.
like right on the spot.
did
But
not
now
know
they're saying
that.
it isn't.
It's
It
like
wasn't.
cross contamination.
But
Basically,
wouldn't it have
That makes
happened
so
a
much
long time
sense.
ago? They've been
Yes, of
doing
course
that
it would have
for
happened.
Well,
years.
that's where all the other diseases came from as well too. Well,
we don't
Well,
know.
I don't-
we
I don't-
really don't know.
I really don't know
Yeah.
100%.
And
hard
I've
to
heard the
know.
But the
theories.
information that I
there's all the
get-
conspiracy theorists. I think the government created it. To,
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Now, which government?
Oh,
Damn.
I don't know.
Honestly,
No, what do the conspiracy theorists say?
Oh, that the American government created it to just see how much power that they can impose on the people.
Oh, like to see what'll happen.
the
panic.
test.
Yeah.
They heard that.
Mm.
You ever heard about
So
like
that's
Bill,
like
Bill Gates
biological.
being tied into like the whole?
Don't you dare frame Bill Gates.
I'm not framing.
No,
I'm
I'm
just
just kidding.
saying
I'm
there
kidding.
are conspiracies and rumors.
He
made
created the
Xbox.
PlayStation.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, the
Okay.
Xbox.
Yeah,
That's
Xbox.
my
Get it- oh,
preferred
see, you
guys-
platform.
See, you guys don't
Listen,
even
I
really
learned
like
this
Bill
from
Gates.
watching
South
South
Park.
Park. So I don't know. Right. It was Xbox.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. He's talking about, so there were 2 books. One came out in 1981, and then another came out, I think, in the mid 80s by psychic Sylvia Brown, who since passed away.
Yes, rest in
Who I used to
peace.
love Sylvia Brown in the beginning when she was, you guys who watch me know that I'm a psychic medium as well. And if you want to learn about that, rizmirza.com.
The best.
Oh,
Check it out.
Thank you. But Sylvia Brown was a very good psychic in the beginning. But, what happens is I think that fame just kind of got to her and she got involved in her own problems, and that really messes up your connection psychically. It does. You have to keep your mind and your spirit very, very stable to
Fame
go
is
long term.
Not really a good
Yeah.
combination with
And
that.
she was doing like the
Depends how you
reality
do the
show
fame,
stuff like
yeah.
Montel Williams and the talk show stuff when it was getting very
The
he was, a
circuit.
big, he was a big fan of hers. Anyway, she wrote in her book, which was called The End of Days. She had a lot of predictions in it, but there was one particular prediction that is going around on the internet now. And in that prediction, in the book, you can go buy the book now. It was printed all these years ago. She specifically wrote, in 2020, a very strange pneumonia-like respiratory illness is going to take people out. It's going to sweep the world. Mysteriously, no one is going. It's going to baffle scientists. They don't know how it really happened. And she said it's going to do some damage, and then just as quickly, it's going to disappear.
Man,
She got it.
that's so true.
She called
Yeah.
it.
Is anyone even talking
Listen,
about
if she had
SARS?
just said one day, I'd be like, oh yeah, you can maybe make that up. First of all, of course, I believe in psychic mediums because when they're legit, they're legit. But she said in 2020,
Right.
Yeah.
and this was written more than 20 years ago.
Yeah, easily.
incredible.
That's like 35 years.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's incredible.
So another book, which is by, I hope I'm getting this right, Dean Koontz was the author, came out in 1981, which is why you said 1981,
Yeah.
right? Who said there's a virus from Wuhan that was manufactured and is going to be spread, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa,
It said Wuhan in 1981.
it's crazy.
So specific.
I don't know what to believe. Specifically, I just know that
I mean,
it's happening.
Germ warfare is a thing, though, isn't it? I mean, it's kind of noted throughout history that,
Sure,
That's
biological
one of the
weapons.
things.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
you know? So, I mean, it makes sense that sometimes one of these things make.
But that
slip
means
out.
that if they
Mhm.
were to use it as a weapon, that
Mhm.
they have a cure for themselves, because then they get sick too, right?
Oh, think about
What if
that.
it was just somebody just innocently in the military working on a biological weapon, and then they got it, they came
So
home, they
innocent.
shared some KFC with somebody, and then
Done.
that was it. The
Yeah.
gravy did it.
Could be.
the gravy?
It could be though,
That's
because
good
humans are
gravy,
like that,
too.
right?
I know.
It could be something so simple.
It's almost worth it.
I know.
You guys are sick.
I
You guys
am.
are sick.
I am.
But so going back to Italy,
Mhm.
there's these amazing videos of people who were singing from their homes, in their apartments, to each other because they're not allowed to go out.
Some
That's
kumbaya
And they were
shit.
all singing, and you could hear the voices echoing in the courtyards of
Whoa,
these buildings.
beautiful.
And another one, someone was doing a DJ set on their terrace for the other, and people were dancing on their terraces.
That's incredible.
Dang,
So-
it's like New York 1980.
Well, yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't know.
Minus the killing and the pillaging, yes. The city going to hell, yeah, I remember. Just like Italy now in 2020.
Abbondanza.
Yeah. So we are seeing also humanity. I think that this experience is giving us an opportunity to be nicer to each other, to ask just say hello to the neighbor whose name you don't even know.
Yeah.
Maybe now we'll start talking to each other. Hey, are you okay? Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of acting like it's Black Friday for toilet paper.
Yeah. Yo,
What is up with that?
Yo, I've seen people get fucked up over some toilet paper.
Just
on
buy a
videos.
bidet, end it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Americans won't do a bidet
No.
though.
We all just need Japanese toilets and we'd be
Yeah,
cool.
we'd be
yeah,
fine.
like
Right?
it's not
True.
a big deal. It's not a big deal. I will happily go in the shower and clean myself after I do my
So-
business.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you guys
man,
stock up
oh,
on
no.
anything
Yeah,
at
I
all?
stocked up.
Did you?
Just because I need
Wait, we gonna let that
stuff.
slide?
Yeah, no.
Are we gonna let
I kinda
you're gonna
moved
let
on.
that slide?
Well, I
kinda
missed
moved on.
something.
He said he'll wipe his ass in the shower without toilet paper.
I didn't say wipe. I said wash.
Hey, what else?
Wash?
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whitewash.
Do you
whatever.
have body-
I don't
I'm
give a
trying to help
fuck.
your back, Elijah.
There's
I kind of.
shit in your shower. Come on.
You don't clean your shower,
put
bro?
it down the drain.
You don't clean your shower?
No, he
I
wasn't
do.
saying that. He just said he would go to the.
Yo, there was a time not
Are you
too
gonna make
long
me
ago.
say this on
there
the
was
podcast?
a time
Hey,
not
man,
too long ago
I
where
just
there
couldn't
was
let
no
that
toilet
slide.
paper. You guys understand that toilet paper is an invention.
Oh yeah,
The
of
first-
course.
That has
that
never
happened-
changed since it.
Oh.
No, it's shit.
and
Right,
won't
so-
change.
It will not
It's
change.
Technology
Yeah,
that is peak.
That's Seinfeld.
That Seinfeld episode.
Yeah.
Stanza.
Yeah.
You know what? I got toilet paper at home and none of you guys are getting any.
Oh
Damn.
I
stocked
actually
up.
need
shit,
some.
I messed
I
up.
know-
have one
know
big
you
pack
do.
left.
I
You know, when
know
I was a
you
kid,
do.
toilet paper had prints on it.
They still do.
They still do, right?
Or
Some of them.
no, the singer. Anyway, no, but it had like flowers on it, like prints of flowers, like wallpaper.
Yeah.
Not crazy. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I did.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
You're only like 1 year older than them,
I know.
but that's where his consciousness
Yeah.
came to fruition. That's his moment of awakening. My earliest
It looks
memory, I
like
remember
this.
flowers being on toilet paper.
Yes. It
But
looks
I
like
wonder
this.
if
So what have you stocked up on? I want to hear what is in Dante Jackson's fridge right
a
now.
bunch of frozen.
Tell the truth.
Frozen burritos. I'm telling the truth. I got a
What
ton.
flavor?
Okay.
The Amy's.
Like, what's in
kind.
it?
It's like.
Oh, Amy's Organics?
Yeah, yeah.
Dante's 100%
Those are
organic.
good.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
You're not?
No, I'm not.
He's
but-
an
What's
organic
not
soul.
organic?
I
I
try.
agree. Your soul is organic.
What's not-
100% organic.
Yeah, true,
Yeah.
true. What's not
I have a
organic?
GMO soul.
I can tell.
I'm playing
Is
around.
that
I'm going to be
what
around
it is?
forever.
I think it'd be so funny
That
if,
weak
if
organic
we just
shit.
found out, if
be
we just found out
around
organic food was like way worse for you, you know?
Yeah.
Funny, right? Who knows?
Our great-grandparents had organic food. It was called food. Yeah.
Yes, that's so true.
Simply called.
Yeah.
What a
So
great
what is in
invention.
your fridge right now?
I have a
Shells and
ton
cheese,
of-
Kraft shells and cheese?
no,
Kraft Deluxe? If you
No.
got Kraft Deluxe, I'm coming over.
no
At
crap.
the end of days.
No crap. Everything that doesn't expire like after a long time.
Crab Deluxe.
Well, Crab
Deluxe
Deluxe doesn't expire?
It never expires.
No.
You're talking about the cheese, right?
All of it.
Wait, he doesn't know Kraft Deluxe?
The
Mac
box,
and cheese?
the cheese, and
Crab-
the
That-
macaroni.
that's
What
like-
mac
that
and
could-
cheese
that
do
could
you
survive
eat?
a nuclear
I like Cracker Barrel
warhead.
cheese. I'm not a fan of Kraft cheese, man. That's government cheese to me.
We're talking about
Food
mac and
stamp
cheese.
cheese.
He still think we're talking about blocks of cheese.
Oh, I thought you were talking about blocks of cheese. Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
I was
you
like,
like the cheese?
you guys are serial killers.
No,
man. Like,
no.
He's like Bilbo
Aw, man.
Baggins with the
who
cheese.
pulls
in
out
his
a
mouth.
block of cheese? Oh my god.
The Bilbo Baggins guide to
Yeah.
surviving the coronavirus.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I would,
man.
hey, in
That's
all
cool.
defense, I would
Corona
totally
cheese.
stay at Bill Baggins' house.
Oh, yeah.
And it got shut down.
Bill Baggins?
Bill
Bill
Baggins.
That's what we call him in the
That's
street.
dope.
The
That's
street
his
that goes
cousin.
I
away.
like that, yeah. Yo, that's Billy B, son.
Thank you.
All right, what do you got? Come on, tell the truth. Got Amy's Organics burritos?
Yeah, burritos, the mac and cheese. I got
Oh,
a
so he
ton-
gets it pre-made.
Yeah, pre-made.
Dante's fancy. He has cheese. Like,
Yeah.
I get it now.
All right.
I'm trying to think, what else do I have? I have eggs, but those are gonna spoil in like a week. Tons of water, but my favorite water is Flow, like in the box.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah,
the box water?
the box water. Yeah. What else do I have? Tons of kombucha because I just like
All right.
burn.
Kombucha or kombucha?
I say kombucha.
He says
Okay,
kombucha.
I say kombucha.
Because he's a
Move on.
serial
from the
killer.
streets.
I just wanted to clear that
From
up.
the streets.
I say kombucha.
Cereal.
Potato,
What about
potato.
cereal? Did you get cereal?
Tons of cereal.
What cereal do you
From
eat?
Trader Joe's.
Honey Nut
the
Cheerios.
bootleg.
You went
Honey
to
Nut
Trader
Cheerios.
Joe's?
Wait, the
Trader Joe's-
bootleg Honey Nut
The
Cheerios.
Trader
Joe's.
Joe's healthy bootleg.
I don't do
I
Trader
call
Joe's.
them
Cocoa
When
Puffs.
did you go to Trader
Cocoa-
Joe's?
Trader Joe's is interesting because like
I don't like the sawdust on the floor.
You don't like the decoration?
No, it's not charming to me.
yeah. I
That's
feel
like
you.
somebody didn't clean up.
I actually feel you. Yeah, and but
Throw
they
Honey Nut
have all the
Cheerios on
good-
the floor. That would be more fun.
There's only snacks at Trader Joe's. There's not actually like food. I've never actually like bought food from Trader Joe's. I only get
I've been in
snacks.
Trader Joe's once in
Really?
my life. Yep.
Where do you go?
To buy groceries? I
Yeah.
go to Ralph's. I go to Trancas Vintage Grocers in Malibu.
Fire.
Ooh.
I've been there.
That place is
Go to
Fire.
Whole Paycheck. No, I don't go to Whole Paycheck, but I go to Air One.
Fire.
Air One
Fire.
is like
Actually, me and my
Ooh.
girlfriend found paper towels there. Everywhere else was out,
Yo.
but Air One.
yeah,
One.
because
But
people are chill.
It's $3 a roll, bro.
That's what.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's what you get.
That's why
Yeah.
people aren't going to
Air
Air
One.
One.
And it's
It's
like kind
organic
of rough.
paper.
Yeah, it's not like the soft stuff, you know,
that
the
I'm
brawny.
surprised by because Air One usually has quality everything.
No,
Yeah.
but the reason it's rough is because they don't have all those chemicals and.
Yeah, the stuff that doesn't
Well,
decompose.
sometimes you need little
Yeah.
chemicals
Yeah,
for the
sometimes you need a
softness.
little
Yeah, I
chemical.
need a
You
little
do?
softness.
I don't want to wipe my face.
Do you know there
with,
used to
like,
be tissues
leaves.
that had lotion in them?
Yeah,
They
the
still have that?
Kleenex.
They still
yeah,
have
they
that,
those.
and I
do?
hate
yeah.
Something.
those
Why?
I like them.
because they're just I don't know. I don't want like a. I hate wiping my nose with like a chemical. It was one with like Vicks on it. I'm like it's
Do you
getting in my
believe hand
eye.
I wouldn't
sanitizer?
do
Do you believe
Vicks.
hand sanitizer will protect you from coronavirus?
I believe that
That could help.
it can help.
If you think it can help,
If you
I
throw
say
it at
do
somebody who has coronavirus, they'll stay away.
True.
That'll be
true.
more effective.
Basically, yeah.
What if you inject it?
Well, next episode we're gonna try it.
I say we do it, right?
Just clean those
What if it was the
organs.
cure? You just
Are you
inject-
guys doing anything preventative for coronavirus?
I've been trying to take more vitamin C, more herbs. I have the tangy tangerine, like superfood mineral
Mm.
blend.
I've been
Mhm.
drinking
That's about it.
Keep your
tons
immune
of fresh
system
squeezed
strong.
juice lately.
Yeah.
Lemon
Like-
lemon water with honey. And
Oh yeah, that's
a little bit of
classic.
I've been
Uh,
drinking tons.
So you
of
squeeze a
juice.
fresh lemon. I drink
Fresh-
that every morning.
fresh
Big
lemon.
warm water
Yes,
with lemon
it's
juice.
the
and
best.
I down that the first thing
It's
I
so
do
the
every day
best.
anyway.
Yeah,
Good.
so refreshing.
That's about it. What about you?
Simple
I take
things.
oregano oil.
Ooh, I have some. I need to
Oh, yeah,
use
that's
it.
Oh,
the
twice a day.
I need
Kaleido
to use
Silver.
it.
I gotta
Listen,
get some.
I first do oregano oil because it's the most powerful.
Super strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
It kinda
it'll
feels-
stop the virus from killing you. It'll kill you.
It'll kill you. It's so strong it
That's
might
its-
kill you.
That's its philosophy.
Yeah.
Don't let anything else kill you. We'll just kill you
It'll
over
kill
time.
you first.
But the oregano oil is so strong.
What do you take it with? It's so strong. What do you take it with?
A shot of like tequila or. I take
Super anti-inflammatory.
Yup, I chug mac and cheese and then Fruit Loops, and then I just squeeze Ready Whip in my mouth.
Done.
Doing
And
whippets.
then I pass out. I would say that I just take like basically, you know, they come in droppers.
Yeah.
Now, if you are hardcore, you'll take half dropper to a full dropper. But
Yeah.
I take a couple of now. I'm doing like a quarter dropper with. I take a spoon of raw honey
Mm-hmm.
and I put it
Put
on
on
the
the honey.
spoon with the honey. I put some honey in my mouth first because you know oregano oil can burn and you have like soft tissues in your
man.
mouth.
No
Burns.
joke.
So I'll take a spoon of raw honey, then I'll drop that oregano oil in.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll take a little bit more honey. Then I'll take a spoon of elderberry syrup.
Ooh.
What is that?
Elderberries are a fruit that have a high, you know,
Mm.
kind of antioxidant
High
level.
fructose.
It just
Not
sounds.
100%
It just sounds cool. Elderberry.
Yeah.
Gotta
So
check
what
that
you
out.
have ready is you got to have the oregano oil, the raw honey,
Uh-huh.
the elderberry,
Mm-hmm.
a giant Rice Krispie treat from Starbucks.
Mm-hmm.
I know those are kind of overrated. They're good, but they're not the best.
When they're dry,
Krispies.
they're horrible.
They're
I'm
dry
sorry.
all the
Starbucks
time.
food is not it.
No.
It's not.
Anytime I've ever eaten it, it's like I regret it immediately.
I mean, Starbucks in general is not it, honestly.
That's a
Don't-
fact.
I'm sorry.
Hot take.
It's time. No, it's
Kill me
time we
later.
address
Kill
that.
me
later.
Starbucks is not it. Coffee Bean
I feel like
kills
I'm gonna-
Starbucks.
Coffee Bean is better than Starbucks.
Starbucks,
Coffee Bean
whatever
it's not
whatever
even close.
chemical they're using in
Wait,
the
Coffee
coffees,
Bean's not even close?
Starbucks is not even
Oh,
close.
okay,
close
yeah.
to
Yeah.
Coffee Bean.
Not even close.
Not only does Coffee Bean have the little balls of ice instead of like
oh,
the
those are the best.
What
right,
are you talking
it,
about?
it hits
The
different.
ice cubes.
Their
man.
ice cubes
They're
are little like ice balls
I never
instead of
noticed
cubes.
that before.
Fire, fire. It
You
just
mean
makes
like
the
in
drink.
the Frappuccino?
Yeah, yeah. It's like blended ice almost.
Yeah, not that square crap.
Incredible. But Starbucks puts all their drinks taste the same. What'd you say? I missed
Not
it.
that
He,
square crap.
Sharif's the only
Yeah.
human that can taste the difference between square
Square
ice.
and round.
Drinks and he's like, does this thing have square ice?
That's your superpower, bro.
That's his superpower.
Yeah.
I told myself I was gonna choose flight.
He drove 165 miles because the place had triangle ice.
Yo, that's probably fire though.
He's like, it's pyramid power. My ancestors
Yeah.
in Egypt.
Yeah.
Finally, he was Egyptian for a second. Triangle ice.
Oh,
That's
man.
great.
I do believe that Coffee Bean is better than Starbucks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But let me just talk about Corona for a second.
Yeah.
First of all, big shout out to the people who live in Corona, California. We're drinking Corona right now. How do you say that you're from Corona now? Like Corona, California?
They just ruined the brand.
Because I know people who live in
right?
Corona. I'm like, so you're there in a conversation.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Immediately.
So I'm from Pasadena. Where are you from? I'm
C-Town.
I'm like, live east from here, East
Yeah.
LA.
I
Yeah,
live in
what
North.
city? What city you live in? Like about. There is a stigma now with just the
With
word
Corona.
Corona, except Corona beer is not losing sales. In fact, people are getting it. So I thought of an ad campaign for Corona beer.
Corona
Let's
time.
hear it.
Let's hear it.
Corona time. I love that. TikTok.
Drinking this is not going to protect you from it, but you'll definitely feel better,
That's true.
right?
That's actually clever.
You
I
drink
like
Corona with a twist of Lyme disease.
Oh.
that. Yo.
Marketing
You
101.
Yo,
That's
for
marketing
That's
101.
Yeah.
You get one for
nasty.
that.
But check it out, though. It's very interesting that it hasn't lost sales, right? Because in America, it's like people are almost like it's a joke. It's almost fun to be like, well, we're going to go buy some Corona now.
Yeah.
So the oregano oil, yes, I do that. I do a little bit of colloidal silver. With oregano oil and colloidal silver both, they can disrupt your intestinal flora. So you got to make sure you take your probiotics
Okay.
later
All
on
the
in the
flowers in your stomach.
That's good to know.
The flowers in your stomach.
That's actually really
That's
good
my
to
new
know.
band name.
Flowers in the
Okay.
stomach.
Intestinal.
Every
flora.
episode, I'm thinking about you guys going to give me a band name.
There it is.
Are you doing anything? I mean, you're a personal trainer, so I should go to you, but I don't know if you're really how much you're into that kind of nutrition. Are you changing anything? Are you working out less?
To be honest, I get a lot of my immune system stuff from you, and then when
Okay,
it comes
cool.
to like a lot of the diet stuff, I
Yeah.
kind of create my own things.
Right.
Like I said earlier, I've been doing hella juice. Just like I've been squeezing.
So what's your
even
favorite
before
juice that you feel is, what would you recommend for strengthening your immune system?
Two
Heavenly
two
greens.
kinds, either green
Yeah.
juice
So
all
what
day.
goes in a green juice for you?
Dark leafy greens. Usually
kale?
some with stems. So like kale.
Uh-huh.
I like to put broccoli in it, especially like the stalks.
Wow.
Broccoli
Cilantro,
stalks.
I heard, is really great.
Cilantro.
Ooh.
Parsley's even better. Parsley's even better. It's just like one of the best.
So you're putting only
detoxers.
greens?
That's
You
an
got to have
herb.
some other base than greens
Well,
in there.
you
'cause
got-
you'll just be going to the bathroom.
You can put
all the time.
you can
Maybe
put
some
pineapple
apple?
and apple in there.
Apple. Okay.
What about onion juice? I heard
celery,
onions
cucumber.
are good for you.
Onion.
Yeah, back in
Excellent
the
for
day.
you, for your
so
stomach.
right, but disclaimer, you're only supposed to drink like a shot, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
so
apple cider vinegar.
Young Dante,
Oh,
Hearing
that's in my
this-
routine also.
what?
apple cider,
Apple cider vinegar.
Oh, I heard that's really good for you.
Oh, you should drink a tablespoon a day anyway,
Okay, I'm gonna start doing that.
but with water. It's super hard.
Yeah.
Pro tip
Yeah.
number 6 today. Acid reflux, anyone?
Nope.
No, I don't get that.
It's the worst. Acid reflux
I've
is
had
the
it.
worst.
I've had
Yeah.
it a couple times.
You don't know what to do when you have it.
Yeah.
Apple cider vinegar knocks it out in 10 seconds. I don't care how bad your acid reflux is.
Dang.
Wow.
That's
You
a
take
gem.
I never knew
You
that.
take a shot of apple cider vinegar straight.
Yeah.
First of all, drink some water right after.
Mhm.
You're going to be punching the countertop like that's what in my house, if you hear me punching the countertop over and over again, everybody knows in my house. Oh, Riz is having the apple cider vinegar again. And you literally still hear me after all these years. Oh, God. Oh, God. And like everybody in the house, Orion, everybody's just like, oh, yeah, I know what he's doing. Like watching TV, they hear this in the background. Someone's screaming, oh, God. And they continue watching their shows.
Maybe you're
That's
saying
good.
about onion juice.
Oh yeah. So young Dante heard this and was like, I need onion juice. Juiced 2 whole onions.
You did not.
Oh,
Had a
wait.
glass full, and I'm like
You know
feeling
how to
so
juice at that
healthy.
age?
What are you?
Yeah, I was like 18.
Why
Oh,
Young
are
Dante.
you
Okay.
talking
I
I
thought
about?
now-
said 8. my
So
bad.
young
I thought
Dante.
he said 8 also.
Yeah,
No.
You
no.
juiced-
Okay.
It would have made more
18.
sense.
I was
You
like
juiced onions
18.
at 18.
Yeah.
18.
Got my new juicer. I was so lit.
Are you kidding me? Your
And
juicer must have
when I
smelled
tell
for 3
you,
months.
I
Yeah,
drank
that's not
like
the first
half of
thing I
it.
would
I'm like, I'm
juice.
about to down it. Half of it immediately threw up everywhere. Couldn't even make it to the bathroom.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
I've never thrown up so quick.
Wait.
It was like a science experiment.
It's like Family Guy.
yeah. So after that day, I was like, whoever said onion juice is good for you lied, you know?
Man.
You don't drink. Okay, so I'm like a big fan of the Juice Man. Remember Jay Cordich?
Yes.
So Jay
Rest in peace,
Cordich.
Jay Cordich.
Rest
You know, I
in
actually
peace.
talk about Jay Cordich in my new book, the book I'm writing that's coming out next year.
Wow.
So I talked
man.
about like my idols and who inspired me.
Yeah, because he changed your life.
He did.
Yeah.
Because I was
remember that
literally
story.
18 years old, and my buddy at the time in New York, we were like staying up late and watching like Home Shopping Network. It was a thing to watch back in the day, by the way. The way we watch YouTube now, like
Wow.
Home Shopping Network and infomercials.
Mm-hmm.
I used to love infomercials when
Same.
they were, yeah.
It's like scrolling through Amazon, basically, on TV.
Yeah.
All these
Yes.
great random
That's so
products
true,
that you
yeah.
didn't know you needed.
So the Juice Man had his juicer. He was like 73 years old. He like had a kid at like 71. I was like, well, I'm going to listen to
Are
him.
you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm not kidding. His wife was like 45 or
Yeah.
something, and
Wow.
and he was
She's
like
running his
71.
That's like
company now.
Guinness.
I know, God bless her.
Mhm.
He passed away like I think at 93 years old.
Yeah.
Anyway, his rule of thumb was that a juice should not be more than a third green.
Mm-hmm.
But now I think we're just changing because we're so used to drinking juices that it could definitely be at least half. I like greens with pineapple juice in it.
Yes.
Like the base is pineapple.
Yes.
Yeah.
I juice pineapple with the skin.
Damn.
You gotta have a serious
Something in the
juicer.
skin, huh? Because I know that with like lemon zest.
It's with
lime
most things,
zest,
it's in
all
the
that.
skin. Even with a lemon, I juice the
Yeah.
lemon in the machine with the skin.
I do this.
Yeah, my
zest.
mom
I
eats
definitely do the
the,
same.
the peel.
Ooh.
The lemon.
Damn, your
peel.
mom,
I'm not
we're-
ready for
your
that.
mom's
She's
gangster.
hardcore. She's gangster.
Yeah.
Gangster with it, yeah.
I don't want to
Damn.
fuck with her.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah.
She comes out like, I just ate a lemon. And you see it in her mouth.
You know what I heard
I'll
recently,
chew you
too?
up like a lemon peel, boy.
You know what I heard recently? When you're
What?
having like a panic attack, seizure type situation, I saw this on TikTok. You're supposed to eat a lemon. You're supposed to bite into the lemon.
Wow.
And the reason why you bite into the lemon is because it's like it's so bitter.
It straightens your ass
It's
out.
It's straight. It's just
Immediately
Your mom
grounds
is
you.
Wait, there's seizure
good.
information on TikTok?
Yeah.
This is
Wait, there's
TikTok
people with
hacks.
corona on
Everything.
TikTok TikToking their corona.
Whoa.
Like,
Yeah.
And it's
Live
coronavirus
updates.
Makes
time.
sense.
It's like a sound that they're using.
Yeah.
and it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TikTok hacks, though, I'll be aware, not all of them are true. There's the ones that are like, oh, microwave your phone. If you spill it in water, it'll
Oh,
dry it
no.
up.
Oh,
there's trolls.
So
There's
just,
mad
yeah,
trolls
there's
on
mad
TikTok,
trolls, so
for
be
sure.
careful.
For
But
sure.
that one sounds like
Wow.
pretty legit.
You can
though.
usually tell.
Lemon for that.
No, this guy was legit.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You got to
sounds
drink a lot of
legit.
water
'Cause I would never do that.
in
It's
general.
probably the
Yeah,
key.
water just like if you don't get enough, your body can't produce certain chemicals and things like that. Like
Of
water
course.
is so important for that.
I always,
It's
you
not
know,
just to
I'm
stay
really not good with
hydrated.
drinking
you guys-
water. I have to drink
I
more
know.
water.
Do you guys have the
I
water
fill-
app?
I'll fill something up.
I know.
You know, like I'll fill up my Pringles can with water. So I've been like, I'm onto 4 Pringles cans a day, and I'm not getting healthy. I don't know why.
it's not working.
Yeah, that's why you just can't have one.
Yeah, exactly. So, I think that staying hydrated is going to help you. Rest. This is giving us time to be at home.
Yeah.
And I like just not do so much stuff all the time. We're always
Yeah.
doing stuff. Like idiots out there are doing podcasts during this crisis. You know,
God,
that's
man.
What
ridiculous.
the
I hate
Or
hell?
those
knuckleheads.
guys.
I know,
man.
right? Acting
Oh
like
my
it's
God.
fun and making jokes and shit.
yeah.
Man.
We
You guys,
have to
real
have
quick. You guys gotta download the water app if you haven't already.
the water
Oh
app.
my!
water
Is that what your girlfriend
Yeah,
has?
my girlfriend uses it.
Oh,
What are you
I got
talking
it.
about?
I got it
dude.
from.
You can explain it, man.
Go ahead.
That's
Go ahead.
just so
So-
funny.
No. You can explain it. It doesn't matter.
I
It's
don't
just
Oh,
even
a
I
water-
don't know
how
about
it
it.
It's just a water
I just
app. It
know that
keeps
it reminds
keeps
you.
tab. It reminds you to drink water. It has some nice little messages, notifications. that-
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Very sweet.
Messages from the water.
Nice,
Yeah.
inspiring.
You like
Messages
water
from the
the
water.
plant, right?
That's another band name, by the way. Messages from the water, or at least a song title.
That's the album name.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
That's
and
actually really good.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You
Go
just
ahead.
plug in your ounces amount of water. So Shreve's about to kill that 16.9.
How many?
put 17
How
ounces of
many
water.
for someone like me with my taste in music am I supposed to drink water?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Does
I
that have
feel
anything
like
to do with it?
An app's not gonna help me.
They calculate it for you on the app, but I've learned I don't know where I learned this, but basically you're supposed to take your weight, cut it in half, and you're supposed to add ounces at the end of it. So if you weigh 150 pounds, I don't know,
That's
whatever, half of that,
75
75
ounces.
ounces
Oh,
of water a
really?
day. Yeah.
Damn, that's a
That's
lot.
how much
dude.
water you're supposed. That's not even a gallon. It's not
But I
even,
heard you can't
Really?
even. I've heard that you can't even like process more than a glass of water an hour.
Yeah, that's
Someone
another
told me
thing
that
I've
once.
heard.
I don't know if that's
Whoa.
Yeah,
legit.
I've heard that.
But then I guess
I've
just
heard
drink
something
one glass
similar.
every hour.
Right.
Do you guys keep water by your bed?
Oh yeah, have to.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. I never did that as a Ute. And when I was,
what the
and-
fuck did
The
But
you
I
University
say?
of Utah.
you remember my cousin Vinny?
Youth.
Your
Come on,
cousin-
youth.
My cousin
youth.
Vinny, the
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
You remember the
bro,
joke?
of
Yeah.
course.
That was Herman Munster who played the judge in My Cousin Vinny.
Oh, shout out to
Oh,
Herman,
really?
man.
Yeah, remember the judge?
Wow.
And then Marissa Tomei was Joe
Yeah,
Pesci
it's
was
been
talking.
years since I've
You
seen
got to
it.
see that.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's a joke for people from my era.
Yeah.
In my
The
youth.
dinosaur era.
Exactly. Dinosaurs was a good show. You ever heard of that show?
Yeah, I love that show.
So that's
actually
my era.
shit,
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Not
an
the
incredible
mama.
Hey, I'm
show.
a boomer, too.
Incredible show.
Not the mama.
I love that show.
That should have been made. That should have gone on longer.
Oh,
Yeah.
That show used to scare the
They need
hell
to
out of me.
reboot that. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
That was
it
like the
used-
first
in the
reality
beginning.
show.
That
Yeah.
show's-
It'll probably get a reboot.
It was
now that
a
we're talking about
It was like
it,
a
right?
reality show, huh?
Right.
It was like a reality show. You were looking in on their lives.
Yes, yes. It was
Used to-
kind of mocking, like the family sitcom, right?
Yeah, like the what do you call those? The Nielsen family kind of
Yeah.
vibe.
Do
yeah.
you guys watch reality television still?
Some. Yeah.
Not as much as I used.
I
to.
Hasn't
love-
the definition changed though? Like I'm
For
really
sure.
lately, like Araya and I are really into watching the house flipping.
That's like we're like.
There's still more house. Have you ever gone to HGTV?
No.
There's
Nah,
literally
I don't
like
think I paid for that
3,600 like
subscription.
house flipping shows,
Wow.
and they're all are like basically it
Do
goes-
it yourself.
you just keep going and you keep going, and it's. I mean, how many houses are there to flip?
Infinite.
Yeah.
Yeah,
honestly,
yeah,
it's
it
amazing. I like it because I like. I don't know, something
The
about
home
it is
improvement
kind
aspect of.
of, yeah, it just
It's
feels
like
somebody's out there
DIY
doing
project.
something good,
Yeah.
and I get to
Yeah.
watch it
and it's
Yeah.
real
And
people.
and not have to
too.
do it myself.
Yeah.
But then you get to also critique it and go, I could do that.
yeah, you idiot.
But then sometimes I watch it and I go, I still don't know. They're doing it and I still don't know.
what's
how they
actually
did it.
happening?
And I'm
yeah.
like, you're sawing it that way. I'm just not that guy.
No, me neither.
I could probably put up drywall because I saw how they did it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I can actually put up drywall now.
I can build a tent.
I can decorate.
You can build a tent from flipping shows? No, is that how you learn?
No.
Have you guys ever seen those flipping shows?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I've
like
seen a
those.
couple.
Here and there. I haven't like watched.
There's one
too
called
many.
First Time Flippers, and it's basically a couple or two people,
Heard of
all
that
friends
one.
also.
Yeah.
two people who are doing it for the first time.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is unbelievable.
That
It's
sounds
like, it's like
kinda
literally
scary.
watching, like, you can hear the Looney Tunes theme playing because, or like, it's like Beavis and Butthead sometimes. People who cannot do anything are doing this.
Yeah.
But it's also inspiring. I like that. So I watched that.
I kind of like those like I don't know. I guess it's like garbage TV, but I really like those dating reality shows like Blind Date and like a Limit Date.
Blind
and,
Date
like,
is a
Next.
old
Those
school.
are
Old
throwbacks.
school,
Hey,
bro.
I still
Are there
watch
still
them.
dating shows now?
Yes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For
Love is
those
Blind
are
on
the
Netflix.
OGs.
What's Love is Blind?
Have you any of you seen Love is Blind?
I've seen
on
a few
Netflix?
episodes.
I haven't seen
Man,
that.
it's
So
crazy.
cringe.
So it's basically there's one. It's like I think it's like 2 months. So it's like 4 weeks, and the first week, everybody there's I think like 6 guys, 6 girls, whatever, and they get together, and it's a room where there's a wall between them, so they don't get to see each other, but they get to hear each other's voices. That's it. Only the voice. You have no
That's
idea about anything
scary.
else, and they just talk. And like literally within like 2-3 days, these people are already falling in love. They're saying, "I love you. I want to marry you." Some of them propose within that time,
What?
and it's
And they get married.
crazy how sped up it is.
They get married.
And then they
They
see
meet each other's parents
Yeah.
and stuff.
and they see each other after a few days, and it's like, it's wild, dude.
And has anyone been very disappointed?
Oh yeah, there's this one girl.
That's all I want to hear.
Literally, like, is she just like? I think it's because he's like kind of like a shorter guy, and she usually goes for taller guys. She literally just like the whole time.
You're not allowed
is
to
like,
ask what they look like. You can't say how tall are you.
Nope, none
so
of
there's
that.
rules.
Yeah. Oh man,
Damn.
it's so funny. And she's like 34, he's 24, and like the
You can't ask the
gap-
age?
Yeah, you do know the age. They knew the age.
You do know
before.
the age,
Yeah.
okay.
It's so bad that it's entertaining.
Yeah,
It's a really
Oh,
bad show.
and it's just so
no.
extreme. Like it's just so garbage. Like just like, oh, I love you so much, babe. Oh,
You're
I
like,
love
no,
you
you
too.
don't.
Yeah,
You
and it's like
don't
been
know
one
him.
day, bro, and they're already
Yeah.
confessing.
What?
One day.
It trips me
Yeah.
out how fast it happens.
So
You're
what
like,
do you think that says about human nature?
that we do a lot of? Well, I mean, first of all, communication is 80% nonverbal,
Mhm.
so that right there is a huge one. Just the way you carry yourself, your posture, things
Mhm.
like that can turn someone off about you
Mm.
without even you knowing it. You know. So just being able to not have any of those factors and just to have a voice and like listen, I feel like that totally just like kind of evens out the playing field.
Do you think that it says something about well, I think that everybody feels that attraction is important,
Exactly.
right? But at the same time, maybe it makes us pay more attention to that communication and that personality and
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
100%. It's weird to me because it's like I don't know. I don't want to try it, obviously.
Right.
But I ain't trying to get married like that. But it just shows you like what happens when you don't have something to see. It's kind of like your brain is just gonna work so differently. Like, have you guys ever tried like those food challenges where you're blindfolded and you eat the jelly bean?
Yeah.
Like
have?
I be
Yeah.
getting wrong common flavors. Like I got
Yeah.
like cherry wrong or something, like something crazy.
Wow.
And it's because I didn't look at it and know it was cherry, and I just put it in my mouth. It tastes so weird.
It's pretty incredible.
It's crazy.
Huh.
You got to try it.
I saw a taste test once. Wasn't with blindfolds, but that reminds me of something. So they had all these drinks on the table, and they wanted everybody to taste it and tell them which one was the sweetest drink.
Mm-hmm.
And there was like all the different colors of the rainbow, all different colors, drinks, everything was the same temperature, and literally like 99% of the people picked the red one, and the red one did not have the most sugar. In fact, it had some of the least sugar out of all of them.
What?
Yeah.
Something
And
about
and
red.
They said
man.
it was the sweetest. Everyone said that's the sweetest.
What is it
That's
about
wild.
red flavored candy?
Hmm.
It just always.
I have no idea.
So is that like saying
Got
something
no
about our
idea.
brains?
Who knows,
People are
man?
stupid.
I know, right? Those fools.
This is really sweet though.
I like it because it has it has a little spice in it. I like that.
Yeah, those candies are kickers.
Yeah.
Okay, so what were we talking about?
Reality shows.
Oh yeah, reality shows.
Reality shows.
Reality
Yeah.
shows.
How it's evolved is pretty crazy because that's like the pinnacle.
The real world. Oh
That's the OG.
man,
Real
road
World.
rules and
See,
all
when I was
that.
a kid, like I would be like guilty watching Real World because it was so raunchy, and I was like, oh my
Right?
God. But then
I
you
know
weren't showing
you knew
anything,
you weren't
but-
supposed to be watching
Yeah,
that.
you knew you weren't supposed to be watching it.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, we were like what,
It was
13,
edgy.
probably
Super young, like
14,
11
maybe.
even.
Yeah.
And do you remember Room Raiders?
Oh my.
Oh, Room Raiders was dope.
I used to love that.
That was
show,
one of my
man.
favorites.
Shit,
That was one of my
So
favorites.
like I think the point is like you go into the person who you're gonna date's room and you just go through their stuff.
Yeah,
there's like you go to like 3 different
I
rooms.
Yeah,
vaguely
and then you
remember
choose the
that.
person by which room you like more. Or
See,
something.
Yeah.
I was a period of time where I stopped watching television,
Mhm.
like when I had a life.
Yeah,
And then no, seriously, I stopped watching it. That's when reality television
started
was actually,
booming.
yeah.
Wow.
So I used to hear about it. So that was
Wow.
one, Room Raiders. I think
Yeah.
that one's vaguely familiar though.
Yeah, there's a few like
They used to like kidnap the like say there was one girl choosing all 3 boys. They would kidnap all the boys. They'd make it all like theatrics and like make it dramatic. Like, oh come on, you don't have time. You're
There was one
sleeping.
called Blind Date back in the day.
Blind
Date.
Date.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that
the
the
one
one
I
with
just
the
said,
little
Blind Date with
bubbles
the
that'll
bubbles.
pop up?
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh.
That was
so
groundbreaking.
I used to watch that with
Yeah.
my brother.
Groundbreaking.
Man.
Like
Oh
that was
my
before
God.
internet, before memes. Like
That was
Ah,
before.
it was.
I think it was
The
the right time when
original.
VH1 used to have a show called Pop Up Video.
yes, love that.
Pop Up Video was,
They need to bring that back. Pop up video.
yeah.
They would play the music video and then give you little fun facts about.
Oh,
What was
yeah,
happening.
yeah.
What was
Okay,
happening
I
behind
remember
the
that.
scenes.
I remember that. I
Yeah,
remember that. Yeah.
I like in reality shows there was a phase. I think it goes through phases. Like I actually went through a phase where I was watching like the Swamp People. We were
Duck
watching
Hunters?
the Swamp. No, we were watching one called Swamp People.
Oh shit.
It's about people who live in like the Florida
In the swamp.
swamps who like capture alligators,
Oh
crocodiles.
man.
That actually sounds pretty good.
Yeah, but the way that they speak, I mean, I was really getting into the accent and
It's like some king.
whatever
of the Hill.
version of education that was. And no judgments, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But it was very interesting for me to
Yeah.
watch and hear how they speak.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's basically only interested in wrestling and capturing crocodiles. That's so can you have a conversation with this guy?
What a simple
where
life.
everything comes back to crocodiles. It's like the way Corona is right now. You no matter what you
No
say,
matter what.
you are 2 sentences away from
That's right.
talking about Corona.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah.
Even if you don't say it,
Yeah.
you'd be like, "Hey, what's up?" They're like, "What? Corona? What?"
Yeah.
I watched that one. I think I watched Ice Road Truckers for about 3 weeks.
Never seen it.
I heard of that show.
It sounds
I never-
hilarious though.
I'm into the Alone
Pretty
Show.
dangerous.
That's
a
what
great
I
show.
was gonna
I've
say.
seen
Oh,
the
you know
first
it?
2
Yeah.
seasons.
That's
Yeah.
what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. Yeah.
Have you watched
That's
the
a
new
newer
one?
one, too.
No.
Mhm.
So there's an offshoot called Alone the Beast,
Mm.
and this one is 30-day limit. They send 3 people out, no equipment,
Mm.
Wow.
nothing. You're not allowed to bring anything, just the clothes that you're wearing.
Whoa.
Now you're going to go in the wilderness for 30 days.
Mm.
So the regular Alone show, it's a contest, see how long you can last, but you have 10 tools.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah, so imagine no tools. Now go in the snow in the forest. So here's the only thing they give you. They drop 3 people off, and then they see a flare go up in the air in the distance. They have to find out where the flare was shot, and when they get there, there's going to be a big dead animal there
Oh god.
that they killed for you. And it's all done in accordance with the hunting laws of that particular region, right?
Of course.
And with the permission of the Native Americans, and all of that is done. So you get there, and there's this giant animal. You don't know what animal it's going to be.
You have to like live inside the animal or something.
Only
Dante will go there.
I kept going to Star Wars, when he sliced open
Yeah.
the Wampa or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
No, Empire Strikes Back. Excuse
Yeah.
me. Boy, I felt like I did something really bad by saying it was.
Oh, it was coming. It was coming.
That was weird.
So people around the world are
I
like,
shouldn't
wait.
have said that.
How
Yeah.
dare you? I'm not even sure, really.
Somewhere George Lucas.
Like,
just-
I
could
think it is
say
Empire
I saw
Strikes
Empire
Back.
Strikes Back
It
in
is.
the theater. Okay.
Yeah,
When it
yeah,
came out,
true.
so I got some
credibility.
credibility there.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's going to be their food. Now remember, they have no tools, so they have to gut this thing. They have to go sharpen some little rocks. How sharp are you going to make that rock
Before
to
you
cut through the hide, the thick hide, and then gut this animal? And then there's bears in the region.
oh, that smell definitely gonna attract some
Okay,
animals.
so this show is tough.
So nobody's died.
No one has.
surprisingly, nobody's died. on
No,
it as
people.
well.
This woman, she was amazing. She won the first or second episode.
Mm.
For some reason, it's paused right now, but you could watch both episodes.
Wow,
It's fascinating.
that's crazy.
Very, very hardcore.
There's one called I don't know why I was gonna say Naked and Afraid, but what is it called?
Naked and Afraid. It is.
Oh,
called
it
Naked and
is.
Afraid.
Okay, what a weird title. Naked and Afraid, but yeah, they go naked in the woods, and it just shows you like humans are so simple. It's like if there's two naked people, they're gonna watch it. Just them
Yeah,
wandering in the
exactly.
woods, like so dumb.
Yeah, it could be anything. They could go to Costco. It
Yeah,
doesn't matter what.
naked in the mall. Like,
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just put naked in it.
Yeah.
It's so basic.
Naked
aren't
in
we?
the shower.
So basic.
But when you think about it, it does add an entire element of like
Nudity?
creepiness. Yeah, just
Oh,
like,
yeah,
just like being
bro.
in the forest. Like that's like the ultimate like vulnerability.
Yeah,
Yeah.
things crawling, man.
Yeah, things crawling.
They go where the sun don't shine.
Ooh.
They really. I've never watched an episode.
I've
of
seen
it. So
one
they're
episode.
blurring out the body parts.
No,
Yeah,
they
of
just showed the
course.
butt. You're legally
And then
allowed to show that on
everything-
TV.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, crack is legal.
What else?
Yeah.
Now, are those considered reality
My
shows?
favorite. Yeah,
I think that most reality shows, when they're going into families, they're just scripted and created at this
99%
For sure.
of them.
point.
Yeah,
Yeah, especially at this point.
for
the
sure.
way they churn them out has to be.
Like,
For
I don't think
sure.
you can script something like the Swamp People. Like, they're really like that. You just let the cameras roll, baby.
Yeah, yeah.
You're gonna
yeah.
capture some
Yeah.
stuff. You don't need
Right.
lights, nothing. Just turn the camera on.
Yeah, yeah.
Let them go. But they're so relaxed. What amazes me is there's people on these shows that seem to be so camera friendly and ready and don't mind being filmed.
Mhm.
You know, there isn't that kind of self-consciousness
Mhm.
there. At least none that I
'Cause
can
they have nothing
see.
to lose, probably.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of the best place to be sometimes.
It is.
My favorite right now is Shark Tank. I love Shark
So
Tank.
I was into Shark Tank for
I
a good
love it.
while.
Love it.
11 seasons
So
strong.
good, yeah. But there's a
Um,
lot
Shark
of
Tank
cool
is great.
It's
inventions,
a little,
like the
but
guy.
people cry. I hate that.
Right, but
I
the
love
guy who
it.
invented Ring,
The doorbell?
doorbell
The
security,
video camera
Mhm.
doorbell.
Yeah,
It's
oh,
like
yeah, yeah.
the
everywhere
guy who
now.
invented that, he was denied on Shark Tank.
Yeah. They
Isn't
didn't
that
make a
crazy?
deal with him.
Really?
They
Yeah.
did not make a deal with him.
But because he was on Shark Tank, someone saw it and was like,
Yeah.
that's
I'll
what's
give him
really
the
cool
money.
about
I
it,
just
yeah,
love
right?
inventors and people inventing cool stuff.
Yeah.
What was any
That's
good
dope.
inventions that you saw that you liked?
There's one, my favorite one is like an old episode of this guy who's like in a business suit and like he comes in like sweating and they're just like, so what is your idea? And he's like, it's a thing that you plug into your neck.
What?
It's like a battery that you plug into your neck, but it's like I think it's like a cell phone or something, but you have to plug it into your neck.
What?
And in
It
order
requires a surgery.
yeah,
Oh wow.
it requires a surgery for you to change the battery on it.
Wow.
And he's like pitching this idea, and they're like, so is anybody? Are there any working models or anything? Like he's like, no. Like
Just an idea.
Just an idea. Are you
yeah.
in?
Yeah, so funny.
Wow, he's probably working for the government now.
Yeah, probably.
Wow.
Yeah,
I've seen some good ideas, and I
Some
can't
really
remember
cool
at all
ones.
at the moment.
yeah. There's so many.
But there's a lot of stuff for pets.
A lot of
yeah.
stuff for
Because that's a
pets.
big industry.
Yeah.
Huge.
Mhm.
Yeah.
By the way, we got a dog.
Oh, no.
cutest little
What
angel
kind?
ever.
That still doesn't matter,
She's
yeah.
a golden Labrador Retriever. Oh, you haven't met her yet?
Haven't
You gotta
met her
come
yet.
over.
Oh. So cute.
I've never been a dog guy. The only dog I ever liked was a Basset Hound. Because how
Wow.
could you not love that face?
So precious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
They just look so sad.
Yeah.
And just,
The floppy ears.
I love them so much. But I never was going to get one because everyone told me they howl just like all the time. And they're very stubborn.
Mhm.
So, or I wanted a golden lab. She always wanted one. And so we got one. And it is, I tell you, I never thought I'd be hugging
like
a
it.
dog and playing with
See,
it. And
Yeah.
I gotta say,
I
I was
love
surprised
stuff
when I
like
saw
that.
some of those pictures.
You were?
on IG. I was genuinely
It's
surprised.
the person who resists the most always that
Yeah.
ends up loving the
I
most.
can't believe it, honestly.
Yeah.
And it was instant.
Wow.
because the dog's face. Have you seen this dog's
Yeah,
face?
Angel.
you can't
I've
Named
seen
Sugar.
pictures, but I didn't know that was yours.
Oh, you thought I was like some
Yeah,
of
I
my
thought
friends
you
on, oh,
just like
it's
had, like,
ours.
you
Oh,
know,
so you haven't been
a
over
dog
to see the dog.
cafe.
Oh, wait till you meet
It's
her.
like a movie dog. It should be in a movie.
She is
Aw.
a
Yeah.
movie dog,
Yeah.
and she's so
Little
smart.
bandana.
Yeah.
Little Airbud.
Airbud. Remember those movies?
The
There's like
best.
10 of them.
Yeah.
Like if you type in Airbud, it's like Airbud
kept
goes
making
to
them.
space.
Yeah, they made it to space.
Airbud works in a
dude.
factory. Like they have some wild Airbuds.
Really?
Yeah.
I always thought there was just one.
Airbud
One
gets
where he
divorced.
plays basketball.
The
Yeah,
basketball
the
was
basketball's
those
my
are the
favorite.
original ones.
Those are
With
the
the
first
vanilla
ones.
pudding.
Yeah,
that
and
he
then
used to
they
eat.
kept
Oh.
going. I saw that they were like on
Air Bud
cassette.
ate vanilla pudding.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
yes.
how we got him. It was like a stray dog. That's how we got his
That's
trust
right.
Yeah.
by
That's
feeding him.
right.
It was so good.
Dog movies just
Classic.
don't fail. Like,
No,
didn't
they
Harrison
don't.
Ford just do a dog movie?
Yeah, he did. Into the Wilderness.
I heard
Like,
that was
that
really
doesn't-
good.
I didn't, I didn't
see
watch it.
I heard it was really
There's
good.
one
I'm
about
good.
dogs in past lives that I feel like they've been showing the trailer
Oh
for
my
like
God,
5
dude.
years.
Dogs in past
Yeah,
lives.
so it's about a
Yes.
dog who keeps reincarnating and like
What's that
finding his
called,
owner
dude?
and then his family.
Oh yeah.
And, like,
Is
Yeah.
Adam Sandler in this movie?
No.
No. What's the
That's
guy's
funny.
name, man?
That's
I always
funny.
get him and Harrison Ford mixed up.
Yeah, I don't know his name, but he's in a lot
You
of
get
stuff.
you get somebody in Harrison Ford mixed up?
Yeah, I forget.
I know you're talking
Dennis
about. Ja Rule?
Quaid. There you go, Dennis Quaid.
I get Ja Rule and Harrison Ford mixed up.
What? Oh, but yeah, it's about.
I said a
basically-
sentence that nobody's ever said on planet Earth just now.
What?
That's true.
that.
I missed.
No
it.
one
has
has
to be
ever
true.
said that sentence ever. That's
Yeah.
a fact.
Yeah.
I missed
Wow.
it.
I did something this
Yeah.
lifetime.
I used to think about that
What
all
was
the time
it?
as a kid. Like,
What do you mean you missed it?
I missed
Oh, you're
it.
gonna have to
What'd
watch
you
the
say?
tape later.
Damn.
You're
oh,
gonna
you
have to
missed
wait till
it.
this
You
is on
missed the
YouTube.
history in the making, man.
So wait, so are those? But reality shows were originally defined by being in people's families and in houses, and
Yeah, just filming them.
how you
Remember
got
Wife
really,
Swap?
it's still on.
That's such a weird show.
No,
Really?
There are almost it's almost like 80% of the shows are kind of reality based. Now they're calling them
Scripted.
nonfiction. They call them nonfiction shows.
Okay.
Mm.
That,
So
that's a better
nonfiction.
title.
Yeah. I was really into, Face Off was my favorite
Mm.
like competition
I
show.
love
You have a
Face
competition
Off.
show that you like?
Show.
Face Off was incredible. I can't believe it was off the air. It was so good. If you guys don't know, it was where they did makeup effects. And it was so compelling. And there's so many shows out now that have copied that format. There's a show that just came out called Next in Fashion on Netflix, which is good, by the way. It's like a Project Runway. It's actually a really good show. You should watch it.
Yeah, okay.
And they literally copied the entire format of Face Off, from things they're saying, outros and intros, to the way the music comes in, to
Yeah.
the way that they check up on the contestants. It's unbelievable. But Face Off was a great show.
Yeah.
And it showcased...
There's a few
and-
copycat face-offs.
Are
There's
there
one like
really?
called Skin Wars,
Yeah, Skin
They-
Wars,
which is really
Body
cool.
Paint.
They're all really
Oh,
cool.
that's Body Paint.
Body
Yeah.
paint, yeah.
So do you have any competition shows you guys like?
Not off the top of the dome.
I mean,
No, I
that
can't
one on
remember.
Netflix about that hip hop competition with Chance and T.I. and Cardi
oh
B.
yeah, that was
What was
that
I
called?
forgot
What
what
was
it's
that?
called.
So it's like The Voice for rapping?
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And they go to like different cities, and there's
Yeah, I
a. It's,
forgot what it was
it's,
called.
it's,
That
it's
one is- I saw a
actually
couple
really
episodes of
good.
that. It is
yeah,
good. It is
it's
good.
really good.
Oh,
And One
wow.
of the guys, actually, who won the thing, opened up for Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder during the fight. He opened
And
up
rapped.
for Deontay Wilder. Yeah,
Really?
It's crazy. That fight that happened like a week or two.
Sure,
ago.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. What
So
about
you're not
you?
into competition shows. I like competition shows. I watched the Lego show recently.
Lego
Is that good?
Masters? Is it good?
It's good.
Is it?
Really?
Okay, I'll check it
'Cause
out.
I
Well,
think
you know what
it-
gets you? It's the set is unbelievable.
Right.
Really?
Yeah, it's a great set. And they did as much as you could do with a Lego show
Yeah.
as you could possibly do.
Yeah.
You just give them credit for that. You're like, well, yeah, there's not much more you could have done.
Right.
You hooked it up on every level.
Right.
Whoa.
The guy that does the Batman voice in the Lego
Yeah,
Batman,
so
he's the host.
Oh,
And he's
no
cracking
way.
jokes. He's funny. He's like a comedian, that guy.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
him. He's
Yeah,
good.
so that's the show. I watched 2 episodes so far.
Mhm.
I'd watch the 3rd one if there was nothing else, but but it was,
that says a lot.
like it doesn't bother me. Like I watch
Yeah.
shows that don't bother me.
What's
Mm.
something crazy that they built with the Legos?
Well, I've only watched 2 episodes, but they did an entire
example?
amusement park. Your thing was you had to design the ride.
Mm.
And the ride has to move.
Wow.
Everything is
Kind of like
Legos.
Legoland. Have you been to Legoland?
No, what is that? Oh, like an amusement park?
Legoland.
Legoland.
There was one on the East Coast, but I didn't.
Trash.
It must be.
Horrible.
Yeah.
I was never
I
into
remember
Legos.
it was so boring.
I don't like the
Legoland,
Lego
They
movies.
tried.
Mm.
They tried. It's just not it.
You're
It
into
could
the
work.
Lego movies?
The Lego
only one I've seen is Batman,
and
and it's really
Lego
funny.
movie. Lego movie 1 and 2 is actually
actually really
surprisingly
good.
dude.
It will shock
I've
you.
seen
gonna
it,
lie.
but I
You don't
wasn't
like
into
it?
it.
It's surprised. See, I went in with low expectations. Like
Yeah.
I'm about to hate this, and it's surprising.
Yeah, I went in a bitter old man and came out a sparkling young child.
But competitions, like, well, Shark Tank is good.
Yeah.
I'm not into like The Voice or anything like that. Are you?
Oh, Masked Singer, is that a competition?
Oh,
What is that?
I'm obsessed
You
with
haven't
Masked
seen
Singer
it?
Oh,
right
the
now.
Masked Singers. They're kind of like. Is that the theme song?
Yeah. Who is that?
It's good.
It's like somebody's kind of famous.
It's like American Idol, but
Kind
you're
of
wearing
famous.
a
There's
mask.
some legends, man.
Are there really?
You consider Lil
Yeah,
Wayne
they just had Lil
kinda
Wayne on there.
famous?
Lil Wayne is in it,
Yeah,
Who is that?
he's one of my heroes.
and no one could tell it was him.
No.
No, but see, I wish I would have saw it live because when you hear him like singing, I knew immediately. But,
Yeah. He could.
It was already spoiled
I
for
know
me.
what show you're talking
but
about.
I've guessed
Okay,
a
I
few
got it,
right,
I got
like
it.
Patti LaBelle, Shaka Khan.
Really?
Wait a second, Patti LaBelle.
Yes.
wore
Yeah,
a mask?
legend,
Yes,
bro.
and I predicted it.
And
Remember?
yeah. She killed it.
Oh,
She
she
killed
kills
it.
anything. She's Patti
She's
LaBelle.
a legend. Yeah.
Mind blowing, man.
I
They've
know
had
you got
some.
something on
They had Tony Hawk. And
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
look, I love Tony Hawk. We played the games. Remember Tony Hawk?
Of course,
Of course,
dude.
bro.
That
That was
bring
a
those
great.
back.
Bro,
The
PS2.
cheat code with
Some of the
Spider-Man
best games
suit.
Best
ever.
skateboarding
Was it
game
PS1
ever.
or PS2?
Yeah,
It was
both.
PS2.
Started
Yeah.
on PlayStation 1. I
Incredible
think.
games,
Yeah.
but they had Tony Hawk on there, and in my mind, I'm like, I don't care how big of a fan of Tony Hawk you are, you don't know what he sounds like. I've never heard Tony Hawk
That's
talk.
true.
Very true.
Like I've seen a few interviews,
I've seen, yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say
but
the
not
same
enough
thing.
to
That's
be like
not his voice
that's
in the
Tony.
game.
Yeah.
Doesn't he go like whoa or something like that?
Harley.
Probably. That's funny. Man, I miss those games
Man, that's crazy.
We should do a whole thing on retro video games.
for sure.
Oh,
I'm gonna
so
bring my
with it.
Atari. I'm just gonna hold the joystick. Be like this is
Do
one
you-
button is all you need.
Do you remember the first video game you ever beat?
The one I ever beat,
Like
Street
the
Fighter.
Ooh,
You can beat that?
Yeah.
Wow, I almost
I've beat it
fought
on
people. I
almost
never
every
played
player.
So
right
when
now.
you beat it, you beat every
you
character.
can beat all the characters basically.
Not in the arcade.
Okay.
I'm talking at home.
Yeah,
At home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at home.
Wow,
Mhm.
that's cool.
You'd be at the arcade for.
I was
a
in
couple
utter
days.
disbelief when I beat M. Bison. I was in utter disbelief when
Really?
I got him out. Yeah,
Wow.
Is that the guy with the wristbands?
he's
That's
the
the guy-
boss.
that's
He
the
looks
guy
like
with the
he
hat.
looks like Thanos.
He's the.
Oh
he's the-
yeah,
he
yeah,
literally
I remember
looks
that
like
guy.
Thanos
I remember
to
that
you.
guy.
Oh no,
Wow.
Bison, the guy with the hat.
Bison's the guy with the hat.
and the
He's the
cape.
general.
Like,
military
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
We're
Sorry.
talking about
Marvel vs. Street Fighter versus Capcom. That's what I'm
I
talking
thought you about
about.
the forearm guy. What the fuck's his name? That's
Dalton
his
is
name?
the Indian
Yeah,
guy.
yeah. That's
He
right.
had that side punch with his arms go really long.
Stretchy.
Yes,
Yeah.
He
yes.
could levitate.
Chun Li was
Of course,
actually
what we do
good.
in India.
Because
apparently.
he's a yogi. Yeah, of course,
Right?
yogis can stretch. Damn,
That's
so
what
Street
some
Fighter.
representation.
The shit that I had to put up with from my boys
Right?
back when they were like, "Oh yeah, we can play Riz's character now."
Oh my
Oh
god.
damn, you were just an easy
Yeah,
target.
I was like, "I'm a double long punch you right now.
Damn.
I'm gonna show you some Dalsim right
That's
now."
great. What about you,
So
Elijah?
Street Fighter.
Video
huh?
games that I beat.
That you can
Man,
remember
First
beating.
one.
I mean,
First one that
Mortal
comes to mind.
Kombat was like. Mortal Kombat was one of my first like favorite fighting games.
Damn, man, that's fucking crazy.
That's
All that
hard.
blood.
Mortal Kombat was hardcore.
I love
Super
Mortal
hardcore.
Kombat.
My
I
mom didn't
loved
let
it.
us play it for the longest. We'd have to sneak it.
Surprisingly,
Because
I
the
got
blood,
that
The
one.
blood. We're like, it's just blood.
My mom never watched any of my video games. Now that I think about it, growing
Yeah.
up, she watched everything that I watched on TV and things like that. Toys. I wasn't even allowed to have water guns growing up.
Wow.
But she did not watch my video games. That was my dad's job.
Were you allowed to
Oh,
that's
spit
cool.
water at people?
I used to do a lot of loogies.
Yeah, that's true.
I shouldn't have.
But like, do
I
you
don't know why
guys,
movies are
not to cut
funny.
you off, do you believe that video games make kids more violent?
No,
video
not
games?
at all.
Hell no.
Because
No.
I
The
just
complete
think that's
opposite.
the
If
biggest
anything.
load of bullshit.
No.
It's the complete
I was
opposite.
like 8 years old, chopping people up with chainsaws.
You're
on
most
GTA.
impressionable.
Yeah.
Video games don't do that. I grew up on Pac-Man. You don't see me eating
Eating-
dots and ghosts.
And ghosts.
and going through mazes every day.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Science
my
proved
God.
that. What about you, Sharif? First video
For
game?
me, it's easy, man. It's Pokemon Red. I mean, that was literally
took
the
mine.
first game that I ever.
That's a game?
Yeah, Pokemon
Beating
Red.
a Pokemon
Oh,
game
the Game
for
Boy.
the Game Boy Advance.
No,
man.
it is a huge feat.
Oh yeah, I beat
That-
that.
Because
That was
yeah,
probably the first one I beat.
the first few
That's
ones
probably
I
the
could
first
never
one.
beat.
That
I could
one-
never get past the first like 3 gyms.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
It's- I had help.
Wait,
though.
what was the
My
first
cousin
one?
was older.
It was like Brock.
Yeah, Brock, and then Misty, and then
you guys remember all?
Yeah,
Shoot,
bro.
man, it was Brock.
But
and
when I remember the first
You
time I
guys-
beat one, but one of the old ones is do you remember we beat Mario World on 64?
Wow, dude, I never beat that.
I never beat
And, like,
that. I never
I
beat
love
that.
that
Yeah, and
game.
I remember it was like
I
a
never
good-
beat it.
It was like no, it was
Yeah.
like a team effort. It was me, all my. It was like we all
Okay,
did it
that makes
together.
sense.
Really?
It was like it was
Yeah.
hard to
That's
beat,
probably-
right?
Bro,
It's a
so
long,
confusing. Painting?
Like it gets
Yeah,
confusing.
and getting collecting all the
crazy,
stars
bro.
in each level.
You gotta have
Masterpiece.
patience. You have to have mad patience if you're gonna do that by yourself, especially. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess a team
And
would work.
Star
How come
Fox.
there's no competition reality shows about video games? Because
There is. I mean, it's a sport
There
now.
should
would you
There-
go
it is
to
a
the
sport.
esports arena?
100%.
For sure.
You would
Yeah.
go
For the right
you know,
game.
there's one here in
sure.
Burbank.
We should go.
No,
It's
we
been
gotta
around
do
for
it.
years,
Really?
and I don't know anyone who's gone yet.
We got to do
I
it, and
would.
we got to talk about it after. Cause
I'd
I'm
rather
down.
watch a video games competition than sports any day.
Yeah.
Way more entertaining. To
Have
me.
you seen have you watched the documentaries about esports?
Yes.
Not too
It's
many.
intense. You know, there's
Just
like
type in esports documentaries into Google and watch whatever the best
Wow.
one is. I've seen a few.
they have steroids for e-gamers. Do you know what it is?
Game fuel.
Adderall.
Adderall.
Oh,
They banned it.
Man.
That's not fair.
They'll
yeah.
test you for
They'll
That's
Adderall
a
test you
performance
for
enhancing
Adderall in
drug.
Esports. What is going on in the world?
because it helps you
Hey,
focus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it keeps
It's
you
like-
locked in. You
it's
don't have
like-
to eat, pee, breathe.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, yo.
This is so exciting. There's
Yeah.
drug
Man.
testing in esports now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they make hundreds of thousands of dollars of people that
Oh,
win.
one got $1 million.
Millions,
yeah.
Yeah, one kid who won. The biggest one was
Fortnite, right?
no. The other one, well, Fortnite. Yes, that's
Overwatch?
actually the biggest one. No. Oh my god, because I don't play the game.
Yeah,
but I was.
Warcraft, League of
Smash
Legends.
League of
Bros,
Legends.
League of Legends.
League of Legends is like the one that was for many
Huge.
years. Huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's
Fortnite and
Fortnite.
Overwatch.
Yep.
Which is
Yeah.
trash, bro. I
you
tried
understand there
Fortnite.
was like a football
Not a fan.
stadium filled
Yeah.
with people
Yeah, it
watching
sells out.
giant screen. This is in I think in a particular Asian country,
Mm.
but now it's happening in bigger and bigger arenas
Yeah.
all around. And I love it because I think it's the gaming community is just like so close to my heart because I feel that you have a lot of love and joy in it and that there's this appreciation for something that is so magical.
Mm-hmm.
And people like make fun of like, "Oh, it's just why don't they play real sports?" Listen, people play real sports and video games too.
Absolutely.
And why judge it
Mhm.
anyway?
Yeah.
Totally.
Because that's like the future of like even the military.
Yeah.
Gamers are going to be the
You're
new
getting deep
soldiers.
now.
Yeah. Have you guys seen Ender's
And so
Game?
you're going to want the nerds. It's not going to be any more
Hand-to-hand
No, of
combat.
course it's not. It's
Yeah.
going to be
Yeah.
all drones. And who's going to fly them? People who are
Mhm.
amazing video game champions. Nobody ever thinks about that.
Damn.
So you can make fun of them all you want now, but they're the future military.
Oh man, you
That
took
just
it
hit
there.
home for
I'm
me.
gonna throw this mic
Man,
down right now.
you did it.
Get the fuck out of here.
What if I just got up and just walked?
You're too hot, man. Just leave.
Damn. How are we doing on time, Nolan?
5 minutes.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
See, that was my drop the mic moment.
Yeah.
I'd do that. Take a bite of Pringles.
Man. Have y'all seen Ender's Game?
Seen
Or
what?
read the book Ender's Game?
No.
It's basically just like it's pretty cool. Just the premise of it is these kids think that they're training to be in the military, playing this game,
Mhm.
Oh, I heard about
and literally they've been actually fighting, but they thought they weren't killing
it.
anyone.
The video game was
yeah,
drones.
they
were
thought the
killing
video
people.
game was training when it was actual
So
combat.
I've never seen that.
You got to see it.
And that what I'm
You just
saying
tapped
is
into
actually
that.
was in a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually based on a book. The book came out a long time ago. I think way before
did the
even
movie
this
come out?
technology was available. Ender's Game?
Yeah.
At least 10 years ago.
It's a feature film.
yeah, it's a feature
Wow.
film. Yeah, it was pretty
You
big.
said something interesting. I think you were saying how the steering wheel on a car should be a video game
I remember that.
controller.
I was saying that I thought that a wheel in a car was the strangest thing.
That cracked me up, and I was driving home that night,
It-
just like laughing, like this is pretty arcade.
Yeah, where's the A button?
the big circle.
Yeah, that got me. That was good. That was good.
Yeah,
but I think
like-
that would be cool if we had like game controllers, you know. But like the Tesla is a self-driving car, right?
God.
So would you guys?
No, I know what you're gonna ask. Would I
Yeah.
sit in the back of a truck? No.
Or even in the driver's seat, would just let it go on auto drive and just like check
Yeah,
your phone?
but
If
I
I'm
would-
going straight, yes. Because
I
I've
don't
been
know
in
if I trust it yet.
Well, this
Going
poor
straight?
guy died.
People have died
a month ago.
I know.
playing video games.
He's actually he's somebody who worked. He was
heard about
playing,
that guy?
He was
Yeah.
playing video games on his phone.
Oh, yeah, I thought you meant
he
dying.
was-
playing-
No, no,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no, no.
He was in the
Okay.
back seat. I think.
Oh, he's in the back seat.
I think he was.
Mm.
I could be wrong, but I think he
Mm.
was. And
Rest
so
in
they were
peace.
saying these self-driving cars are not for you to start texting and carrying on conversations. And well, then
Exactly.
what are they for? To rest
Right.
your foot?
Right.
Oh no, man.
So no way in hell I would ever let the car drive.
Do you think in like 50 years they'll all be self-driving?
Has to be. All
I've
these-
psychically looked into some of technology, and one of the things I do in my readings is just for myself in my meditations. I kind of look into, and every as you guys know, every January 1st I do a psychic group circle where I say what I feel is going to happen during the year
Yes.
and whatever messages I get. And in technology, I've had some really interesting predictions that were going to come true.
Mm.
I mean, over like 15 years ago and things, but which I'll go into one time. But what I feel that's going to happen in terms of AI,
Mhm.
absolutely. that you will have proven self-driving cars.
If
50
they're
years
all
easily.
self-driving, I'm comfortable with that. Because then they could communicate with each other. It'd be cool.
That's yeah.
Yeah. Because remember the movie I, Robot? Just to wrap it up. I,
Yeah.
Robot, when they're all on the track.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
pretty cool.
Yeah,
Oh
I remember that.
yeah, and he's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
switching to manual mode
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
the big truck semi was
Yeah.
by.
Yeah.
I don't even remember that.
I,
Yeah,
Robot,
oh,
Will
man.
Smith is a masterpiece.
I don't know
How
why I
dare
love
you.
that
Yeah.
movie so
I'm
much.
just
We
kidding.
should
It's-
do a whole
it's pretty
episode.
bad
We should
movie.
talk about AI
The law of
technology.
robotics.
I'm
You
down.
guys know him?
What is it?
The law of robotics. It's like the 3 laws of robotics. It's
What is
like
that?
1, can't harm a human. It's like 2, you can harm a human if it's like to save their lives, and like 3, you can't do anything that conflicts with the first 2. But there's nothing in there that talks about lying. Like there's like this animated movie is an anime called Time of Eve, where this like basically they find out that these AI robots have their own secret like cafe where they can go hang out, and they're breaking down the law of robotics, how nothing says in there that they can't make up a lie, because if a lie will save a human's life, then they can lie.
Okay, so you have to
Wow.
watch. Have you seen Westworld?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
Okay,
It's
so
coming.
yeah,
It's
Season
coming
3
out tomorrow.
Oh, is it really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that next episode.
Let's do it.
I'm
Let's
gonna
do
watch
it.
it.
AI,
All right.
baby.
I think we should sign off tonight.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Thank you for watching, everyone.
Thank
Please
you,
like,
everybody.
comment, subscribe. Write to us about some things that you want to share with us,
Yes.
any of your own experiences, and what you'd like to hear us talk about. We love doing the show, and we love hanging out with you guys and bringing you into our game room. So be well. Peace.
Peace.
Later, everybody.